Happy Wednesday, Sheds KC friends. Just wanted to come on and we've been getting a lot of the same questions. So I wanted to come on here and answer the question. The question is, we get asked, what is the next step that when we get our order completed, what do we need to do before our building gets here? And of course that depends on which building company you go with, but for instance, our Amish-built portable buildings from Backyard Buildings, they come already built. So you're going to want to, if you have a fence first and foremost, if you get an 8 wide building, you're going to want a 10-foot wide opening. So you'll want 2 feet wider than the width of the building for us to be able to get it through. The next thing you're going to want to do is have your place fairly level where you want them to put the shed. They will use blocks and shims to make sure your doors and windows open just fine, but overall you don't want your shed up on, a foot or 2 of blocks. Doesn't make it very sturdy and just doesn't look the greatest either. But you want to, whether use gravel or have someone come in and do some dirt work, you'll want to have it fairly level so that there's minimal work to do after it's set. So check with your city, county for setbacks, and sometimes you can only be so many feet from the property line, or you can't be too close. Or size, if you need to get a permit because you're bigger than what your city or county allows, we can help with that. But those are for our Amish-built buildings from Backyard, and that's about it. Once you get the opening for us and you have a fairly level spot to put it, you're good to go. The next buildings are our carport, metal garages, pole barns from Northwest. It'll depend on what type of pad you're doing for these buildings. Of course, they don't come with floors, so you will need to either do gravel or asphalt. They can go on the ground. I would recommend putting piers unless you're just doing a simple 12 by 20. Then you could do some mobile home anchors in the ground. But piering you can do, concrete slab, kind of all up to you. So you are responsible for whatever level area you want to put it, that is your responsibility. We do have people that we recommend. They're not employed by us, but they do some of the work for us. If you want their name and phone number, we're happy to give that to you. So with the metal buildings, again, size matters. Sometimes in the different cities, make sure of that. And we don't require a permit to install any of our buildings or deliver them and set them, but if it's totally up to you, but we do recommend that you just double check so that you get everything in line and don't have any hassle afterwards. So that's one of the biggest questions. If you guys have any questions, if you're thinking about buying a building, we still do have the 10% off our Backyard portable buildings. We still have some incentives, 15% off and some 8% off for our Northwest buildings. So I don't know how long those will last. We didn't get the price increase like we were supposed to, so that's amazing, but don't wait much longer because I'm really not sure when that's going to happen, and I would hate for you to come in and we say, I'm sorry, it ended yesterday. So if you've been thinking about it, let us know. You know how to reach me. Message me 816-866-5562, or we're here Monday through Friday 10 to 5, and I'm here on the weekends with the food truck. So I'm happy to help you with buildings if I have time then, but let us know what you need, and I hope everybody has a great Wednesday.